Hi YouTube, how are you? Welcome to my newest video, my newest tarot extravaganza. If you're new to my channel, basically tarot extravaganza is where I read multiple people in one reading. So let's go ahead and get into it. Grab a snack, grab a drink, whatever your thing is. I would say I have my coffee somewhere, but I don't have any more coffee. I need to go get some more from Starbucks. I will do that after this tarot extravaganza, alright, as my reward, I guess, for doing my job as a psychic tarot reader. If you want a personal reading from me, definitely check out my website, lamarrtownsendtarot.com. I am available for readings and I would love to read for you. I do birth chart readings. If you want natal chart readings, if you want to learn about your sun, moon, and rising. I do past life readings if you want to learn about your past lives. Mediumship readings if you want to connect to your ancestors and spirit guides. I also do psychic tarot readings if you have some questions you want answered. Alright, and I do all different types. Phone psychic tarot readings, email psychic tarot readings, video recorded psychic tarot readings, and so much more. My books are also clear, so if you want a reading now, you will most likely get it the same day or within 1 to 2 days, alright? Thank you guys so much for listening and watching. Make sure you like, subscribe, share. Check out my Patreon, my podcast on Spotify, Google, Anchor, and more. My Facebook, Instagram, Twitch, and TikTok. And I thank you all for listening and watching. In this episode, we're going to be doing Ghislaine Maxwell, who is connected to Jeffrey Epstein and all that drama. And then we're going to also be doing Trey Songz. Go girl, it's your birthday. No, while I know it's Thursday. Say I don't know the words clearly, but I like that. That's probably the only song I like by him. Actually, no, there's probably 2 or 3 I like, but I'm not. Anyways, I'm as you can see, I'm not a huge Trey Songz fan. But we will be doing him as well as young Dolph, who unfortunately has passed away. So of course we do send young Dolph and his loved ones, his family, friends, and fans, love and light. Let's go ahead and get into the reading on this tarot extravaganza, and we're going to start with Trey Songz. So if you don't know, Trey Songz is a singer, rapper, I suppose, and he was popular, for a few songs in the late 2000s, early 2010s, or mid 2010s, or whatever it is. But lately he's been in some hot water for some SA sex assault, alright, for YouTube purposes. You get what I mean. He's been in hot water for this. Now it's interesting because Keke Palmer, who's an actress, came out and made some claims about Trey Songz that no one believed. She had been assaulted also by Trey Songz. So I don't know what's going on with Trey Songz. Let's just see what Spirit has to say. What is coming up for him? Thank you for cleansing and clearing the energy of this deck from any past readings. Amen, amen, and amen. What's coming up for Trey Songz? What's the future of Trey Songz, Spirit? Already having cards fall out. The World card. Why do I feel like Trey Songz, there's something about, there's not just issues here in America, or maybe there's issues not just like, I think the last place I heard he had issues with it was in Las Vegas, but I'm wondering if it's not just Vegas and maybe it's other places across the country or the world or the globe. With the Five of Wands, there's a lot of drama around him, you guys. Lots of drama. Wouldn't be surprised if this isn't the only scandal he's, kind of entrenched in at this time. What's the future for Trey Songz? What's the future for Mr. Steal Your Girl? And that's really his name. That's what he calls himself, allegedly. That's what he used to call himself, I think. Am I wrong? Let me know in the comments below. Remember to like, share, subscribe if you want a reading. I am available on lamarrtownsendtarot.com. I love you all. Thank you so much for doing readings with me, and your lovely feedback. I love when you guys get readings and then you're like, Lamarr, I did a reading with you a week ago, a month ago, or whatever it is, and I have to let you know what happened. Everything you said came true, blah, 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 blah. I love getting those emails. Alright, Trey Songz, I get the Moon as the first card. There's a little bit of this energy of almost like I don't know who I am anymore. I don't know what I'm becoming. And it feels a little bit like maybe Trey Songz, this may be how he feels behind the scenes, personally, individually within himself. But I feel like there's also something about, there's this energy or projection also to like, I don't know who I am anymore in the public. There's something with these celebrities, or maybe like these specific celebrities, where there's their real selves, who they are behind the scenes, and then there's their public self, right? And for some, the lines blur a bit, and I kind of feel like there's something here with Trey Songz where the lines blurred, all right, between his real self and his public persona self, and maybe that's what got him into this hot water. Let's see what the cards have to further say. Don't forget the Two of Cups in his placement of money and finances. So I think whatever he can do or can financially afford in order to settle and you know, quiet things down, I think he's going to do that or try to do that. But I think it's also a matter of, how do I say this? It's not just a matter of beating these cases. It's like, okay, the cases could be solved, you know, and fine, but then it's like, how do you rebuild your career? You know, how do you build your public persona back? How do you win the favor of the public again? I get a Queen of Wands. This could be an Aries, Sagittarius, Leo woman who could be prominent in some way, shape, or form. You know what's interesting? I wonder if does he have children? Does he have children? I don't know why I'm seeing pregnancy in these cards. This is a pregnancy card. This could be a pregnancy card. This could be a pregnancy card. The queens can also, depending on which placement they fall in, can be pregnancy cards. This falls in a placement of pregnancy, though. They don't have, the queens aren't necessarily pregnancy cards, but the Queen of Wands in particular can be a pregnancy card. The Queen of Pentacles can be a pregnancy card. Queen of Cups can too. The only one I would say, you know, you kind of have to be suspicious about is the Queen of Swords. You have to look at the cards around it. Anyways, I digress. I'm getting into a whole different topic here. Let me stay on topic. Ooh, Trey Songz, you get the Death card in your placement of career and professional destiny. There's some ending showing up here. There's some change, some shift that's gonna happen in your career. I don't know why I'm Spirit is showing me you looking a little bit scruffy. We may see you looking scruffier. God forbid, I don't know why I'm hearing something about money issues, knock on wood. You know, I never wish any, you know, for any money issues for anyone, you know, with my Capricorn self, right? But I'm seeing that. I'm also seeing travel, moving, like getting away. It's interesting because I don't, like, music, I don't know how that's going to go for you moving forward, Trey. You may have to come back, maybe not as a music artist or as something else. I don't know if it's acting, I don't know if it's TVs or what it is, but there's something about your career is going to have to shift and change after this. Because I think there's also more drama coming. There could be two women in particular with similar stories, corroborating stories as well, that somehow puts the final nail in the coffin or nail in the coffin. Now, when I say that, does it mean like it's all over? I don't think it's all over, but the Death card signifies something's over. All right. Once again, shows up in Trey Songz's placement of career, professional destiny, status in society, father energy, fatherhood. I don't know if he is a father or what his relationship would be with his father, how that would be relevant to this situation. But what's interesting is that the Chariot is his last card, so I think he will, in some way, shape, or form, be able to bounce back to a degree from this, but it follows him. You know, his reputation will precede him, unfortunately. There's going to be, I feel like, groups of women or people who have corroborated stories. Similar stories where it's like, oh, well, if it happened to that person the same way and that one, Trey Songz. It's not just them at that point, right? So, you know, we wish Trey Songz the best with this one. This is, you know, a tough one. But I do see he is lawyered up. I do see a woman around him, or, you know, a female figure around him. Could also be a spirit guide. I kind of wonder, is he spiritual or religious? Because I think definitely moving forward, you're going to need that. The grounding energy of spirituality, or you know, the utilization of it, you know, can provide grounding. The utilization of religion can provide grounding, right? So I don't know. I hope maybe you turn to spirit. All right. Let's move to Ghislaine Maxwell. So if you don't know who Ghislaine Maxwell is a co-conspirator with Jeffrey Epstein, in another sexy ass alt situation, but this time involving apparently other celebrities, other people in the entertainment industry, but also young people, children. Ill, right? Disgusting. But, it is what it is. This is the world we live in, unfortunately. So, we have to be on the up and up with what's going on with stuff like this, all right? So let's go ahead and see. Thank you for cleansing and clearing the energy of this deck from any past readings. In Jesus' name I pray and thank you. Amen, amen, amen. Now, the last thing I heard about Ghislaine is that apparently she is in jail. Or, I believe she's in jail. But apparently she has started dropping names and started dropping other co-conspirators that she is involved with or was involved with to the courts, to the judges, allegedly to the lawyers and things of that nature. So this could be a bigger case than we expect. I mean, let's see. What's coming up for Ghislaine Maxwell? I think I've also done a reading on her before, so this would be an updated reading on her. I don't remember the last time I did a reading on her. It was a while ago, but I do vaguely remember doing a reading on her before, so I would check that out on my YouTube channel. What's the future for Ghislaine Maxwell? First card I get is the Judgment card. So I think Ghislaine is going to do whatever she can and comply within whatever structure she can in order to get off, maybe. I don't know if she's going to get off, to be honest with you, or it's more so gain the graces of the authorities. Of course, it's the same trope where it's if you comply, we can get you more time off, kind of thing. The first thing I get about Ghislaine as well is that she knows where the money is. She knows where the money is. I'm not sure exactly what I mean by that, but I think there's like hidden money. Unless this is another woman also in co-conspirator with her. There's something about a large amount of money or money showing up here. The thing with Ghislaine is that with the Eight of Swords coming out, they've already got her. Her hands are already tied. She's already tied up. So now it's a matter of we've got you in our hands. We've got you, where we want you. Your future is determined by how you operate, kind of thing. It's like we've got you either way. So, to some degree your destiny is already fulfilled. But, depending on how you act, it can be either, a harsh destiny or less harsh of a destiny. If you comply, most likely will be less harsh, right? And I think there's something also with Ghislaine where she's lived a certain lifestyle where it's like in order to maintain that sense of lifestyle, will she ever be able to go back to the lifestyle that she once had? No, not totally. But does she want to keep a semblance of it, at least? Not, go totally broke or poor? I feel like yes, and I feel like she doesn't want to go to that. Like I feel like that's not how she grew up, or that's not the life she's lived. So there's something where anything I can do to not have to, live that life, to not have to be broke, to not have to be on my own, to not have to have protection. I'd rather comply. So there's definitely going to be forward movement with her over these next maybe 12 days, 12 weeks, 12 months, and particularly there could be some important information around maybe February or March. What year, I'm not sure. Could be of 2022, 2023. But I get compliant. She is complying. I definitely get that. She is complying. I do think other people will be called in. I don't know why I'm getting someone young or a child as well. Like literally I'm seeing a child on the stand or something like that. Or someone who was a child at one point, maybe in her presence or something like that. It's like, something like that. There may be at least 8 people, though. At least 8 people that she has her eye on. She's named already. And when I say people, it could be conglomerates as well included. That, I feel like a list. I hear a list. There's already some list of people's names or conglomerates' names on the list. It's just a matter of, okay, now we have a list. Tell us more. Kind of thing. So I don't know. Things are going to be moving slow, though. I think whoever's behind this operation, in terms of having Ghislaine right where they want her, I think it's not a matter of moving fast and going for the kill. It's a matter of getting as much information as they can from Ghislaine. By the way, this is all alleged for entertainment purposes only. And then therefore getting as much information about other people that she knows. All right. Interesting. Juicy. That's what I see about Ghislaine. That's what I see about her. I think it's possible that she may get off or that she may be secluded. Like, I don't know why I see her living on an island or living far away, seclusion. Almost like we may never hear from her again, or if we do hear from her again, it's years later, where it's like, remember Ghislaine Maxwell? Well, here's where she's at now, or this is an update on her. Now she's living in a faraway island and looking scruffy and unrecognizable. Like, it's something like that could happen down the line. But I feel like it's after they've used her, allegedly, alright? Because they've got her where they want her already. I think it's like once you're in the hands of the authorities, it's like you're already caught. So it's like a matter of you might as well comply, but you're still caught, kind of thing, So compliance can only get you so far. But it's also like compliance is currency as well. So, alright, you guys, let's move on to young Dolph. So young Dolph was a rapper who unfortunately was, I believe, shot and killed, unfortunately. I believe he was recently laid to rest. I don't know if they found the people who did this to him, but I do believe he was laid to rest recently. The first card I get is the King of Pentacles that flies out. So I don't know if young Dolph himself was a Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus, perhaps? Or maybe was there money involved with this situation? The King of Pentacles can be a money man. Maybe he had a lot of money. Let's see. What's going to be the outcome and future of this young Dolph situation? Make sure you guys like, subscribe, and share. Remember, if you want a reading, I'm available for readings. Don't hesitate to get a reading. I've been doing this professionally since 2015. You guys know that if you've been following me. Nine of Wands comes out. Nine of Wands. I'm getting a couple things from this. I don't know why I get the energy of there may have been threats on this man's life before. There may have actually been an attack before, even. I also feel like, allegedly for entertainment purposes only, whoever did this has maybe been in his presence before. Like he's been around these people before. Possibly. Alright? There's also something about if who did this hasn't been caught already. There's something where there's fear of getting caught. There's also karma showing up here as well. I'm wondering if young Dolph also had some natural enemies. Get a Seven of Wands, which could be connected definitely to money and finances, personal belongings. Nine of Cups shows up. With the Sun card, Sun card shows up connected to emotions, family, the home, motherhood energy. Wondering, is it his mother or the mother of his children? Maybe what their connection is or relationship is to him. Like, do they have good relationships with him? I don't know anything about this man, to be honest with you. I don't know any of his music, but I just heard about the case and wanted to get some answers as to what's going on here. So the Sun card could also be his children. All right. So I wonder what's going on with that. The Moon card, it's like something with children. And I'm here, I literally just heard set up. Set up. Set up. Set up. Set up. Maybe a woman was involved with this, allegedly for entertainment purposes only. I think there may have been a setup. And maybe a woman, because I get a woman, a Queen of Wands. This could be an Aries, Sagittarius, Leo. Woman or feminine energy. I get a Four of Cups too. So this may have been more than one person. This actually shows up in the placement of the death. Alright? Shows up in the placement of death and endings. So I think it's interesting that there's two guys here too in the picture. Do you see that? But the number 4 itself, it's a Four of Cups. This is a Four of Cups card. The number 4 deals with friends, acquaintances, social groups, the internet, social media, technology. Now, what I find interesting is that the actual death of this man, and look at him. You know, maybe this wasn't the best picture, all right. But he just, I love his skin. His skin looks healthy. He looks like he has nice teeth. He's gorgeous, right? There's something with this, I feel like, where the death was broadcasted on social media and the internet, which is the number 4, right? But once again, the number 4 is friends, acquaintances, social groups. So I'm looking at the people around him, his friends, the groups of people around him, maybe even the people he worked with, as 4 is connected to the zodiac signs Aquarius and Capricorn. All right? Or no, I'm sorry. 4 is connected to Aquarius. But Aquarius is co-ruled by Uranus and Saturn. Saturn is the main ruler of Capricorn. So, by effect, yes, there is a connection to Capricorn with this. But the main thing I'm trying to get to is the connection is Saturn. Saturn deals with career, professional destiny. So, is there someone connected to this also in the industry, the career? There's a lot of layers here. I'm not, going to spill too much tea. This is all alleged for entertainment purposes only, wink wink, right? I don't know. There's weird, the Ten of Swords comes out. The placement of travel, long distance, optimism, expansion. I think there's certain things that this guy was doing, was expanding into, that maybe people were jealous of somehow, some way. It's like stopping the bag, stopping you from expanding and progressing. And, ooh, child. This King of Pentacles shows up again, you guys. And he shows up in the placement of friends, acquaintances, social groups. This is either young Dolph or allegedly for entertainment purposes only. This may have been someone involved in his passing. I'm going to stick to that. Like I said when this card flew out, alright, as I was shuffling, this could be a money man. So I'm wondering, was there money involved in this passing? It's a possibility from what I'm seeing, alright? Allegedly. Five of Pentacles, this death may have been over money somehow, somewhere. I'm getting a lot of Pentacles cards. See the people arguing here in the background? But this woman is trying to get away. She's got her bag packed and she's out of there. Right? So, whatever this situation is, like, what I feel like is, like, they thought by, when I say they, it is whoever killed him. I feel like these two are the fall guys, but there's allegedly more people involved. But whoever it was that took him out, all the people, involved, it's like they thought by taking him out it would solve the problem. But you can see there's still people arguing here in the background, even though this person's exiting left, right? So the problem is still not solved, whatever the problem is. I feel like it could deal with money. Like, you owe me. I'm hearing you owe me. Kind of thing. So it kind of feels like a senseless killing, a senseless, ending here. And now I feel like this guy also was involved in a lot of things in terms, I don't know why I get like neighborhood or hometown. Like maybe he was someone that was really invested in, improving the neighborhood he grew up in or his hometown, like doing good things for his neighborhood or hometown. I don't know why I'm getting that. But anyways, this is what I see with him. We definitely could hear something, though, within maybe 4 weeks, 4 months. Could be as early as 4 days. The month of May, June, or the months, of May, June, or July could also be prominent. Also, once again, there could be something emotional involved here in some way, shape, or form. Or, once again, family, the home. Something dealing with emotions, family, or the home. All right? Alright, you guys, that is Tarot Extravaganza. Thank you all for listening and watching. Like I said, we send young Dolph and his loved ones and his fans love and light. It's just a sad situation, especially when we lose someone so talented and someone who, seemed to, at least, from what I, can see, the little bit I saw of him, outside of his music, and maybe even his music, who's tried to do good things for the world and his community. Alright. Sad, sad, sad. Alright, you guys, thank you for listening and watching. If you would like a personal reading, once again, check out my website, LamarrTownsendTarot.com. I am available for personal readings, and I would love to read for you. I've got some other content to record and post and film, Patreon as well, and I've got some clients to get to, alright? So I'm going to let you guys go. Thank you for listening and joining me in this Tarot Extravaganza. I'll see you in the next video. I'll see you in your own personal reading. Either way, I'll see you soon. Love and light, and God bless.